Hey guys, I want to share with you our newest book outlet order and what we got. Hey guys, real quick, I want to tell you about my new curriculum. It's Hero as a Character, and it is a character-based curriculum that you can use during morning time, tea time, or bedtime. It seamlessly blends science, nature studies, heroes, history, and character traits and skills that you want your kids to learn. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, head over to my website. It's downhomewithlemonpie.com and check it out for yourself. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie. If you are brand new to my channel, I am so glad you're here. Welcome. I really want you to subscribe because I am constantly adding new videos on all kinds of things. This is part of my book outlet order series, I guess, that I do, and I have all the videos showing what we are doing with the books that we are getting from Book Outlet, what we paid for them, which ones we're picking and choosing. We are a Christian homeschool homestead mom. I have 6 kids. I have 1 more on the way. And yeah, we are finding the best deals at Book Outlet. So if you haven't already tried them, the link is below in the description of this video. You can actually get $10 off your first order of $25 or more. And if you spend $35, they give you free shipping. So it's a huge win. They always have sales going on, different things. So right now I'm gonna kick it off and show you guys the things that we just got in our new order. This is a huge order because they had so many good deals, and also because I am doing something a little bit special in this order that I want to share with you, and I'm going to share that with you guys at the very end of this video. So hang tight till the end and I will share that with you. Okay guys, you may remember from my previous order, I had collected The Sower. That was what the name of the book was. It was The Sower, and I was excited about that book, but after I got it in, I realized it was part of a series, and I wanted to collect the whole series because it was just so beautiful. I had gotten that in my fall book order, book picks order that I did for fall books, and it was part of a collection. So I went ahead and ordered the other 3 that they had on there. I'm sure there's more. I haven't really done a lot of research, so I don't know, but I'm sure there's more. But I went ahead and ordered the other 3. I was a little disappointed because they refunded me on one of them because it ran out before they were able to ship it to me. So I only got 2. But I did get those 2, and I'm excited because their inventory is constantly changing and updating. So if you see something in these videos that's not available, possibly, check back because it could come back. They come back constantly. I'm constantly putting stuff in my wish list and it sells out or whatever, it goes out of stock, and then they come back and they will let you know. They'll shoot you an email. So I was able to get, though, Prodigal Son. This is part of that My First Bible Stories series, and these are just, you know, the little Bible stories broken down into little picture book form, one at a time, and 2 houses. This is the one I was really excited about, and so I was glad I got this one. But then I didn't get, I think it's called Gentle Feast, something like that. And I was kind of bummed about that, but I am glad that I got these 2. So now I have 3 in the series, and I'm excited about that. Let me see. Okay, so these were $3.59 a piece. I think I actually paid less than that. I can't remember because I think they were doing buy so many, get so many free, like buy 2, get 1 free or something like that. Anyway, they do specials all the time, so you'll have to check. Okay, I did pick up the Believe coloring book. We have the book that goes with this. It is the Believe storybook. It is Think, Act, and Be Like Jesus, and it is so good. I was not looking for this specifically. It wasn't even something I knew that existed. It wasn't on my radar or anything like that, but I love the Believe book. It's kind of like a devotional. It shows you how stories from the Old Testament and the New Testament both combine to share the life of Jesus and his coming and things like that. So I was super excited that there was now a coloring book to go with it. I did not know that existed, and I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to use it as we read through that book again because it's been about 2 years since we went through it. Obviously my little bitty ones don't even remember and they can have something to work on while we go through it the next time. So I am excited about this. This was only, let me see, oh, $2.31. So for $2, they get a whole activity to do while I read. Okay, I was not familiar with this story beforehand, but when I did some research, I found out that this is actually a very old classic book from 1968. It is called Drummerhoff. You guys probably already are familiar with it. You probably already know about it. I didn't though. And when I read what it was kind of about, I got so excited because I have one of those boys who is like a man's man, okay? And he is going to love this and think this is just the best thing ever. But it's basically about them preparing and shooting off a cannon. But the pictures are kind of cool. Look how different they are from, I guess, what we have today. So I'm excited about this. I actually haven't read through it yet. I've just read the description, but it was $3.59. I did want to grab it because it has that Caldecott medal and because it was a classic. I love the old-timey classics. Yeah, so okay, like I said, we have a little one. Number 7 is joining us at the end of this year. So we're excited about that. And in kind of my planning for that and preparing our family for that, I saw this book. Again, wasn't particularly looking for something like this, but thought that I should grab it. And this one was $4.47 and it's here. God Bless Our Baby. I'm a little bummed. You can see like right there, it's got like, and this has been a long time since this has happened with any of the books I've found on Book Outlet, where it's had like some sort of little, I don't even know what to call it. It's like raised on the cover. I've only had an issue like that once before, and it hasn't been something that was so such a big deal that I felt like I needed to return it. But I think that you probably can. But we only paid, what I say, $4 for it. And it's just a sweet book. It's kind of that same series, God Bless Our fill in the blank. We just picked up God Bless Our Fall, and I kind of clicked on the author to see what other things were available, and this was on there. So God Bless Our Baby, I think it'll just be sweet, kind of a fun way to include the other ones as we welcome new baby. Okay, I was super excited to see some of the Zonder Kids I Can Read books available. This is the only one that I actually picked up because several of them I already owned. Well, I did get a couple of the others. I'll show you those at the end. But this is the only one like this. But I was still excited. I wanted to share with you guys that these are on there because I'm happy to see these kinds of things. So Zonder Kids, you can even search that, Zonder Kids, like in Book Outlet's search bar, and you can find more of these, but they're like faith-based, you know, beginning readers. So this one is Otter and Owl Set Sail. Super cute, right? Just for those early little readers, but things that are good for their hearts. So this one was $1.91. All of their early readers on Book Outlet are like less than $2 usually. So excited for that one. I love when there are treasuries, like collections of books in one book. So when I saw this one, I was super excited. This is Level 2, again, the Zonder Kids I Can Read, and it's Heroes of the Bible Treasury. This is actually 6 books in one nice hardcover book. So the stories are Paul Meets Jesus, Brave Queen Esther, Joseph the Dreamer, Noah's Voyage, Elijah, God's Mighty Prophet, and Moses Leads the People. I am so excited to have this for our whole family, but particularly for my boys, because they are at this point of, my oldest boy actually is at the point where he can read this. So I'm excited for him to have something that's good like this. He can get his Bible story and read it on his own. It is so many pages. I don't even know if it has it's almost 200 pages. So this one here, let me see what I paid for this. Okay, so for this one, I paid $5.27. I think that's a great deal. 6 books, guys, 6 books. So, yay, and it's hardcover. All right, we already own one of these that's like this. This is the Zonder Kids I Can Read Bernstein Bears collection. It's the same thing, but this one has 3 books in one. And like I said, I already own one of these. That's the hardcovers with 3 books, but this has a different 3 books. So we had to get this one too. Okay, so this one is, again, it's the Living Lights. If you don't know that yet, those are like the Bernstein Bears books that are faith-based. So I love those. And they're, again, the early readers. I will say I have not seen that the Bernstein Bears level 1s are actually level 1. To me, they're more like a level 2. But, you know, maybe that's just our family. So the ones in this one are play a fair game, respect each other, and get the job done. So I was excited for this. This one was $3.99 for 3 books. So like a little bit more than $1 for each book. And I'm excited for this one too. Okay, one of my very favorites, especially when I was younger, like when I was a kid from my own childhood and also with my own kids, these stories just crack us up. They have us laughing out loud together. They're enjoyable for kids and parents who are listening along as their kids are reading, and that is the Amelia Bedelia. But the old ones, the old Amelia Bedelia, these are great for girls and boys, by the way. This is level 2. It says with help. Good driving, Amelia Bedelia. So this will be a fun one for both girls and boys. We already have a few of these. There's like Bakes a Cake, Amelia Bedelia and the Baby, where she's taking care, like babysitting. They're just also hilarious and fun. Again, an early reader, so it didn't cost much. This one was $1.91. Okay, I did get this set. Great friend of mine, I've talked about her before, also did a book outlet order recently and has a YouTube channel. It is Gracefield Farm, and you can go check it out. I will link it below. But she did a book outlet order, and she got this kind of this collection of these Usborne books. And I thought, what? Those are so cute. So we wanted them in our own home because I like that they are really kind of have an old-fashioned feel and also a very slower way of life, kind of a country feel to all of them. And you'll see what I mean when I show you in just a minute. This is not the whole set. This is just the ones that I found on Book Outlet, but there may be more coming. I don't know, but I love that they're hardcovers. And that is this here. They are also Usborne books, which I don't particularly love all Usborne books, but these ones are okay. And it's the Farmyard Tales series. There's a whole collection. If you don't already know how to recognize a Usborne book from, like when you're on Book Outlet, it has the little hot air balloon right there and says Usborne. So when you're scrolling through, because they don't always come up when you search Usborne, but these ones I think will come up if you search Farmyard Tales. So that might help you. But I did pick up a set of 5 of these, which is exciting. Look at the map at the front. Isn't that cute? And these are definitely like early readers. Look at that. And I like that because when you have a set like this, like a series, the kids find a book they like and they're excited to read. But then if you don't have any more to go with it, it kind of kills it because now they have to get interested in a whole nother thing. So I like that this is like 5 of them all at once. And I don't even know if I knew this, but I just noticed, so I'm gonna have to point it out to you guys. These actually have, I mean, this is totally cool, right? These actually have little ribbon bookmarks. So if they're not up to reading the whole thing, they can even mark it where they were left off. How cute, right? And each one has a different one in there. But anyway, I got the Snowstorm. Let me see. That was $3.80. Barn on Fire. And this one was $2.95. Surprise Visitors. That was $2.95. market day where that looks like they're going to be selling some ducks or some chickens and things. This one was $2.95. And Dolly and the Train, and this one was $3.80. So totally worth it, guys. A little bit more than like the little a little bit more than this kind, but you get the bookmark, you get the hardcover thing, you know, and they're just wholesome, good quality books. So I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that. So excited for those. Love a lot of Bernstein Bears books. Especially love the ones that are the living lights. And I especially loved this one when I saw it on there. I'm not familiar with this story, but I will tell you one thing. It has Living Lights little logo here. And I thought, I don't know if we need this book. Let me think about it. You know what? I'm going to look on Amazon and see what the reviews said. And I kid you not, guys, every single review said something, you're going to love this, said something kind of negative about the book, but which was positive for me. So they said things like, this book is too faith-based. And I'm thinking, yes. Or they said, this book focuses too much on how God gives people certain abilities to do certain jobs. And that's not what we need to teach our children. And I thought, sounds like it's right up our alley. So, you know, sometimes those bad reviews turn out for the better for, you know, for some when they go around. So anyways, I thought it was hilarious because the bad reviews actually made me want to buy this book. So it is Jobs Around Town, and it is, it was $1.75. I knew it was going to be, faith-based because it had the Living Lights logo. I guess people don't, you know, necessarily know that, so they weren't expecting that, but I thought it was great. I haven't read through it yet, but I am excited to add it to our collection. So, Jobs Around Town. All right, these next two I actually picked up for my niece and nephew. These are going to be part of their Christmas gifts. And I showed you in another video some other books that I was getting for different nieces and nephews for Christmas, because I am already starting to plan for that. It is September, but it is time. So yeah, so I picked up two things. I have a cute little nephew. He is about 4 years old, and I loves dinosaurs. And he is going to love this. It is Dinosaur Fingerprints. And so it has the stamp pad here. And then it is a ton of activities and things that he can do to create different dinosaurs or pictures with his fingerprint. It's all together. It's Hinkler, which is always a great brand. So I'm excited for this for him. And I paid $5.27 for that. So that's a good steal for him. And my wonderful niece, who is his sister, actually is very, very, very crafty and very good at arts. So she, I'm hoping, is going to love a new craft book. So I picked up a new craft book for her. It is called Create, and it is a girl's guide to DIY, doodles, and design. It is by Faith Girls, so I'm excited for that. And it just looks like it's going to be so fun. My girls have already flipped through it and looked at several of the crafts and gotten some great ideas for things that they can make on their own. And I think it's going to be perfect for her. So I picked that one up for her, and that one cost also $5.27. So there you go. Great deal. Okay, you have hung in here with me till the very end, and I want to tell you something that I am doing. I have some great friends that have they live in Rwanda, and they are making a school and teaching the gospel and spreading the gospel and sharing that with others. And I just felt, you know what, maybe we could bless them on their journey as they are creating they already got a school, but they're enlarging it. And so I thought, you know what, maybe there's some way we could bless them. So I sent them a text or a message when the school supplies were all super cheap at the stores. And I said, hey, we want to bless you guys. what could we send you? Do you need crayons? Do you need paper? What do you need for your school in Africa? And of course, what they told me was Bibles. We need Bibles. Please send Bibles. So the kids that they teach are in the younger grade levels, kind of preschool, kinder, first, second grade, those little ages. And we are going to be sending them a box of all kinds of Bible things. They specifically asked for New Testaments. We're going to be getting some of those too. But for right now, I did pick up off a book outlet a ton of books to send them that are going to be perfect for their little ones that they are teaching in Africa and sharing the gospel with. And one of them I picked up, I actually grabbed 2 of these because this was on my homeschool wish list for this school year for our own kids. So I grabbed 2 of these. And because it's the level 1, but it's the beginning Bible stories that the kids can read on their own. So I actually gave our copy to my daughter last night. She was having trouble, couldn't sleep, and she needed something that would that she could read while she was in bed, trying to go to sleep, and that would be simple enough for her to read. So I gave it to her. She has it in her room now. But I'm excited to send this one. This one is hardcover. I was trying not to do very much hardcover stuff for them because it is shipped by weight. And I know that if I get too many hardcovers in that box, it is going to be heavy, heavy, heavy so fast. So I'm trying to do as much paperbacks as I can. But I did want them to go ahead and have this because it's a children's Bible that they can read on their own because they're teaching them to read over there at the level that he's teaching. And I'm excited for that. So I got my illustrated Bible. This one I did splurge on because it's normally fairly expensive. And so I spent $7.19 on this, if you want to call that a splurge. And yeah, I got 2 of them because I got one for our own home too. Okay, then I picked up all of these Zonder Kids. These are what I was telling you about, beginning readers that are all paperback. So I am excited to send them these as well. I'm going to run through them fairly quickly because they're all, let me see, they are all between the prices of $1.75, no, 95 cents was the cheapest one, to $2.31. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you each one individually, but they were all between 95 cents and $2.31. Okay, so you get the idea. Here's what I picked out for them. Moses and the King. Queen Esther saves her people. Again, I was looking for paperbacks so they would not weigh as much. Jesus is born. Jesus and his friends. David and the giant. The Good Samaritan. Jonah and the giant fish. Jesus saves the world, and the very first Easter. I am hoping to do another large order and put whatever else we get in with that, along with some other things, and get that sent over there. And I will share with you guys when they send me back photos or videos. I will share with you guys. But in the meantime, if you have not already placed your own order through Book Outlet, I do want to tell you that if you use the link below, a little bit of credit will come to my account, and I will be able to purchase more things like this for the children in Africa. So anyway, so if you are interested in doing that, the link is below, just the Book Outlet link, and you get a bonus too because you get $10 off your $25 order. So it's a win-win on all around. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.